점차 자신의 기량을 확실히 찾아가고 있는 차명한 선수예요. 기대됩니다.
네, 그렇습니다. 윤용태 선수가 괜찮이 들어왔고요. 헤드셋 착용한 이후에 경기를 시작하도록 하겠습니다. 자, 이번 경기에서 과연 윤용태 선수가 승리를 거둬줄 수 있을지, 이번 경기를 잡아내야지 김명훈 선수까지 라인업이 이어지거든요. 이번 경기 패배하면은 0대3으로 완패당할 수가 있습니다. 경기 준비 끝났습니다. 경기 시작합니다.
Hey guys, Rice here, bringing you game 2, or set 2, of the match between Samsung Khan and Woongjin Stars. That's right, I said it right, Woongjin Stars. This is going to be between Hades and Free. Hades also goes by the name of Great, apparently, although he is not so great, which is probably why he changed his name to Hades. Hades is... He's been in the Pro League since May, so he's not particularly... I mean, he's new, but he's not, you know, he's played quite a few games in the Pro Leagues at this point, although not having really beat anyone of note. He is also a Zerg player, it should be pointed out. And Free, of course, Free, one of the better Protoss in the game, I would imagine is heavily favored in this match. And so it's going to be tough. I mean, not to mention, Free has a good PvZ game. He has beaten many good Zerg players, and I would expect him to be able to take out Hades with not too much effort. They are playing on Andromeda, and this map certainly does favor a Protoss play versus Zerg, namely because of the inner expansion that they can take. So basically, Protoss gets a free base with the standard forge opening that is very typical among Protoss players, and so that just gives them a large advantage when it comes time to really get that economy going. So the only issue with that is, oh wow, I am completely wrong. Ha! I'm sorry, Zerg versus Protoss, apparently according to their stats, is 26 in favor of Zerg versus Protoss. So maybe I was thinking PvT. I don't know. I screwed that one up. Sorry about that. But either way, I would expect to see forge opening from Free and a large or long-term macro game from both players. I think that this large style map is perfect for that type of play, and whoever can really adjust to that macro style better is going to do a much better job of winning this. And we have seen Free do particularly well in large macro games, although at this point I'm not sure, considering last time he played on this map he got, I think it was this map, he got destroyed by Flash. Of course that was a Terran player, but he basically was winning the game, and then at the last, I don't know, 5 minutes, Flash literally steamrolled him with a ridiculous ball of mechanical units, and that's going to be annoying for Flash if he can't deal with that coming up in this match. I dropped a cashew on the floor. That's kind of too bad. I hate losing cashews. They taste so good. Oh no, I dropped 2 cashews on the floor. Whoops. Oh well. Anyway, we're going to see the just the first-person views here for a while nothing really goes on of note. Forge going down first. He is scouting what he's doing. I'm sorry, Free is scouting what Hades is doing. Hades now going to go for that inner mineral expansion very quickly, so I would expect to actually see a Nexus coming straight away at this point. We are not going to see too many Lings able to pop out because of that. He's slowly building them up. He's got enough now for what looks to be all Lings, but I would expect that those might actually be drones, although he may try to delay that expansion as much as possible. Free is going to put down a couple of cannons to be safe, probably the right play to do. Yeah, we do see Lings after all, although they may just be Lings to take care of the scout. No! We're going to see some Ling pressure. All right, so Free making the correct reaction. I would have just lost the game. So good for you, Free. And, geez, going to lose my voice after these 5 games. Oh, did I just say that? Oh, I'm going to have to edit that out. Whatever. Anyway, it looks like the Nexus is finally going up for Free, and I would expect to see the expansion going up very shortly as well. Gateway going down. Oh, run by going on, and Free, at the last second blocking with the probe, and it looks like those Lings are somewhat damaged, and so probably not going to be able to do too much. He's got enough probes to handle 2 Lings, especially one of them being hurt, and so those Lings are really just going to be more scouting. And if I were Hades, I'd try to keep them alive as long as possible more than anything, especially with a couple of probes chasing them. They may actually die to those probes if they're not careful, considering they are damaged. and need to regen some health before doing any more of a harassment. So at this point, not too much really going on. Yeah, there's the damaged Ling that I was talking about. It almost taking out one of those probes, but they're just going to run to the other base without much of an issue and be safe, because those Lings can't get past those cannons for sure. And it looks like a lair going down for free at this point. He's going to have a good scout in for there. I mean, he's kept his probe alive for quite a while, and if he can keep his probe alive to see what tech comes out, I'll be really surprised actually, because those Lings should take that probe out at all costs before that happens. You do not want to see you don't want the other players seeing your tech. I mean, that's just as simple as that. So anyway, it looks like Free is actually going to get chased out after all, and getting a little bit of harassment in his gas area. A Zealot now out to deal with those Lings. Now those Lings severely damaged now that the Zealot got a shot off. And if he can just micro a little bit better, he can get it out. Stargate going down. Not sure if Hades has actually seen that at this point, but it is going down. Lair going down. Well, Lair has been going down for a while. And now those 3 bases are up and running for... oh, probe going down actually. Wow. Nicely done by Hades. It took him long enough. A couple more shots getting off from the Zealot, and those Lings are actually doing a decent job at this point of harassing. Spire going down, and so we are going to see some sort of muta harass, I would imagine, or maybe just Scourge for some expected Corsair. Also very possible, even probable. And we'll see what happens. So Citadel going down. So we are probably going to see a speed lot breakout going on very shortly from Free. We would expect to see some... ooh, there's the goon to deal with those Lings. Definitely what he needs to do. Another probe going down. So nicely done. Oh! 3 probes going down. Those Lings worth their weight in gold at this point, or at the very least minerals. And very nicely done. They are going to scout that Stargate, and looks like the Lings are finally going to go down to 1 Ling, who is not going to be able to do any damage, although if he gets that probe... Oh, he got 4 probes. Awesome. So Hades really, wow. Unexpectedly taking out a lot of probes there, a lot more than I thought he would with the amount of Lings that he had in that base. So nicely done. Finally, that last Ling killed by Free, the bane of his play right now. Ooh, Templar Archives going down, so very quick tech. There's the Spire, there's Hydralisk, and Spire going up. Gonna lose 1 Overlord for sure. I would imagine a couple of Scourge are gonna pop out of there. And it looks like we're gonna see an instant switch to Hydratech now that the Corsair is in fact out. And well, Free's gonna be able to scout that out pretty quickly actually, and he'll know exactly what's coming. And Pylon down in the background, yeah, those are going to be Scourge. So Free going to be forced all the way back to his base. Hades actually being smart and trying to flank with the other Scourge, chasing with one, flanking with the other, also getting a scout in at the same time. And oh, didn't really pay off. Good try though. So Free going to make it back to his cannons, but those Scourge is going to get full view of what's going on in his base at this point. And that's going to be a little bit of an annoyance. They're going to see the Templar Archives. They're going to know that it's been up for a little bit. And so he's got a pretty good idea of what to go against Free. And Free, oh no, Free's going to lose that Corsair. He's going to try, yeah, oh, wow. Stopping it in front of the Scourge. Like, yeah, I was tired of living anyway. DT's popping out, so very weak Sair DT builds from Free. I mean, there are Overlords everywhere. He didn't make any more than 1 Corsair, so completely useless build in my opinion, especially since there are Overlords everywhere, and Free is having trouble, for one, taking out Scourges, and the DT actually kills a Ling. Nicely done. A 2nd Ling. A 3rd Ling. A 4th Ling. Alright, so the DT did better than I thought it would do. Sue me, whatever. Wow, triple evolution chamber. We could expect to see some ultras at this point. A little early. Lurker eggs going down too, so definitely playing the upgrade game. Generally, when I see so many evolution chambers, the first thing that I think is lurker. I'm sorry, ultras though. Although it certainly is a bit early for that at this point. He'll have to build up. He'll have to get pretty much 4 gas to support it well. And Free doing a good job actually at taking out all those Lings with just that DT. And drones being transferred at this point, and all the Lings taken out. 8 Lings killed. All right. Oh, except for 1. Almost all Lings killed. But the DT is going to kill it. So, or maybe not. Yeah, he did. So 9 kills for the DT. And now he's going to try to take out that expansion before it goes up. But a big force of units heading his way. The only thing that may work in his favor, that big force was just drones. Oh, nope, there are lurkers in there. And actually, Free doing a pretty good job of taking out those drones, and now he's going to try to focus on that hatchery, but he is going to be very unsuccessful in that. And so that hatchery is going to survive for now.